Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have with me one of my awesome community members, Josh Shank, here to do some YouTube live training coaching. Live right now, but not live for you when you're watching this because it's already recorded, but you get the idea. Josh, how's it going, man? Tell me, when did you start VoiceOver and what have you done so far in VoiceOver? Like, tell us about your journey, your struggles, your tribulations, your fails, your wins, all the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I'm doing all right, Jesse. Yeah, my whole journey with VoiceOver, it's been interesting. I started off in March, and I've just been grinding nonstop, dude. Like every day, trying to hit all the auditions I can. If I don't get as many auditions as I like, I just find some practice auditions and put them in and try to get, because I know you keep saying you do at least 25 to 30 auditions a day. I try to do that, even if they're practice auditions, to keep, the muscles going and keep sharp.
That's great. That's awesome, man. So you said you started in March?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah, this year.
So what got you interested in it? When did you start thinking, like, I want to do VoiceOver? Was it like for a while and you just never acted on it? Or was it just all of a sudden you saw a YouTube video, like, fuck it, I'm going to try it?
No, dude. Actually, it was my wife. I do have acting experience. I was doing stage and screen, day player stuff. And my wife, she was like, you know what? I really want to do VoiceOver. She needed the moral support. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll do this for you. And it was like the VoiceOver bug bit me, man. I'm like, this is a whole hell of a lot of fun. And I'm going to do this with you, and it just snowballed. Wow.
How's it going for your wife? So she wanted to get into VoiceOver first, and then you support her, and then you got bit by the bug. How's it been going for her?
She's getting a lot of short lists. She's improving leaps and bounds, man, because she has no acting experience whatsoever. And to see her progress at such a quick rate with the school and everything, it's really cool to watch.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. That was a very diplomatic answer. Who's doing better?
She might be watching. I don't know. You're doing great.
Listen, so like, have you been working? Have you been getting work?
I had a live directed session last week with a nonprofit based out of Utah, and that was an experience.
That was your first one?
My first one, yes, sir.
That's awesome, man. And tell me about the experience.
The crew was nice. They weren't very talkative, so it was a little awkward on that end. And they changed the script on me at the last second, so I had yeah. I had about like 15 seconds to go over the new script, and everything was going smooth until after they logged off. I was getting ready to submit the final audio, and my audio was all up.
Oh no.
Dude, yeah, I was freaking. So I shot this guy an email real quick. I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the hell happened. I would like to do a retake, no charge. It's on me. I apologize immensely. And thankfully, he was really cool about it. He's like, yeah, not a problem. Did a retake, sent it in. They loved it. And I found out a few days later that they're a production company, and they're starting to send me scripts now for other nonprofit organizations.
There you go. That's how it's done. So many times people, they'll do a job and they just kind of do like what I call like a pump and dump and never talk to these people again. But you don't realize, like, when you go above and beyond and you give them exceptional customer service, and if there's like a screw up or something and you're like, oh, I'll just eat it and just do it free of charge, no problem. That's the way to go, because then you make their job easier. You admit when there's like something not right about it. You save them time, and they're going to want to work with you again. The worst thing you can do in that situation is pretend like everything is okay. But it's not that bad. Like, mistakes happen, and audio issues happen, and if you're just calm and cool about it, they'll be calm and cool about it. They've seen it all, trust me. But that's really cool, man. That was your first one?
First one, yeah.
And you had that was an experience for the first one. So how many jobs would you say have you booked so far since March?
Since March, I just got on VDC at the end of March. That was my first job I booked. I got a bunch of short lists, but yeah, that's the first one.
Congratulations. Sometimes
you.
It can take time. How's it going on Voice 123? You on there yet?
Not yet. I am working on getting my profile set up and get my demos in a row and stuff.
All right, man. Cool.
I am going to get on it, man. I definitely am.
You got to do it. Listen, let me do a caveat here. You got to do it if you're going to do like the way that I book work. That's what I teach. But at the same time, you can just get those amount of auditions if you want to like get a shitload of agents. Like if you get a load of agents, you get like 10 agents, which is pretty excessive. I know people with more. You can still get like 30, 40 auditions a day from those agents. That's one way to go about it for free. But I think that like At the very least, between voices.com and Voice123, Voice123 is where you want to end up mostly, because that's where people can reach out directly to you and they can offer you jobs and they can find you on. Like I got a lead in a video game from them finding me on Voice123. I didn't even have to audition for it.
Dude, sweet.
So that's the kind of stuff that can happen there. It's more of a marketplace, open marketplace than voices.com. So let's see your skills, man. Let's show off for YouTube land. Let's work on your skills.
I was going to say, okay.
Yes. So you're doing an Airbnb script here. That's what I have.
Yeah.
What'd you pick this one for?
I really need to work on my warm, inviting tone because my authentic self, when I do conversational reads, I still have a bit of an attitude just at the back of it where it sounds either I'm sarcastic or I'm just being an ass. I need to work on my warm friendliness, I suppose.
Okay, cool. Are you ever a warm, friendly person?
Rarely.
Rarely? Why is that?
No,
you must
man,
be somewhat warm and friendly if you got a wife.
No, I'm playing with you, dude. Well, I mean, because she's sarcastic like me, so we're two peas in the pod.
2 peas in the same pod.
No, I mean I'm friendly. It's just people misconstrued my friendliness for I guess sarcasm, I suppose. Until they get to know me.
People are weak. I'm just kidding. You seem pretty friendly to me, but like I'm used to like the whole East Coast thing. Listen, you're in Philly, right? Did I get that right?
No, I am south. I'm in Atlanta.
You're in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I think you're in Philly? Probably because of the way you talk.
No problem.
All right, cool. So, give me a data read of this script. Let's hear it.
Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling. The laughter around a dinner table, the way the sunlight hits a window, the stories you take home. With Airbnb, you don't just book a place. You find a space to belong, anywhere in the world, from cozy cabins to city lofts. It's your trip, your story. So go ahead, wander differently. Airbnb, belong anywhere.
Great. So what Josh just did is called I call it a data read. Dave Beeson, who's also a teacher in VoiceOver School, he calls it a tech read. It's just meant to read it once flat, get your mouth around the words, and then you're going to do the performance. So before we jump into this, do you know what Airbnb is?
Yes, I use it a couple of times. You can rent apartments if you're going on holiday instead of having to spend crazy amounts of money on a hotel.
Great. So we know the what. So what's the who here? Like, who are you in this script? Are you somebody that works for Airbnb? Are you talking from experience? Are you a testimonial? Or who are you?
I am, the way I read it, I'm somebody that uses Airbnb frequently.
Great. So you're like a testimonial for it. You're talking about an experience that you had with it. Cool. Nice and authentic. And you've had experiences with Airbnb, so you can talk about it authentically. Did you have good experiences with Airbnb?
All the time.
Do you ever go to a place where you're just like, this is like, I could just stay here. Like, this place is so, like, the everything was set up for you so good. The house is amazing. And you're just like, you just felt like you're on vacation.
Dude, yeah. Actually, we prefer like the little ones that just have character to them. They don't even really clean up all that much. They have all their personal knickknacks everywhere still. And it's just a homey, cozy environment.
I'm going to ask you about one specifically, but before I do that, as you know, I'm going to interrupt you in the middle of it and tell you to go to the script. I want you to take all the time in the world. Not necessarily talk slow, but take time, let the script breathe. So don't be such in a hurry to go, some trips are about the sights, but like you don't have to pick up that second line right away. You can take all the time in the world. All the time in the world. Put pauses wherever you want, ignore punctuation, put your own in. Tell me about the best place that you ever rented in Airbnb.
The best place, the coolest place was probably in Paris. We were technically in the red light district. We didn't know it at the time. But it was a tiny little one-bedroom apartment, little kitchenette, cramped living area, but it was cool, dude. There was so much to see outside. There was something always happening right outside on the city street. We had cafes within walking distance.
Did you get any like croissants or anything like that from the cafe?
Yeah, of course we had croissants, and I mean we had little espressos. The Chat Noir, it's like a famous little cafe. It was like right outside our little Airbnb we were staying at, and we would spend all the time there and
go to the script right now. Go to the script.
Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling, the laughter around a dinner table, the way the sunlight hits a window, the stories you take home. With Airbnb, you don't just book a place. You find a space to belong, anywhere in the world. From cozy cabins to city lofts, it's your trip, your story. So go ahead. Wander differently. Airbnb. Belong anywhere.
Okay, everybody, I want you to put in the comments right now whether you think that Josh was passable as warm and friendly in that read. That was excellent. That was really good, man.
Dude, thank you.
That was really it. I think maybe you think you got to go to a therapist. Maybe
I
you
do.
think that you're not warm and friendly.
I can't. Therapists, they see me, man, and they're like, "Get the hell out of here. We don't want your money." I'm like, "Shit." So, but yeah, okay.
Listen, take this again, and this time I want you to take even more time. In fact, I want you to like remember everything you were just talking about: Paris, the cafes, the Airbnb, walking around, seeing the sights. Really see that in your mind's eye, and take your time with that whole first line, and just like see it as you're saying the words. The words should be secondary. Like have that experience going on in your mind. Okay, take even more time. On whenever you're ready, visualize the whole thing, and then go to the script when you're ready.
Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling. The laughter around a dinner table, the way the sunlight hits a window, the stories you take home. With Airbnb, you don't just book a place. You will find a space to belong, anywhere in the world. From cozy cabins to city lofts, it's your trip, your story. So go ahead, wander differently. Airbnb, belong anywhere.
It's very good. Excellent. Excellent. We can go even further. I want you to slow your cadence down, and I want you to take all the restraints on, like do whatever you want with the script. Like for me, I could take this much time. Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling. Like you take that much time. Don't copy me. I was visualizing stuff and I was going through it, right? So you got to do the same, but in your own way. But you can take that much time. In fact, with something like this, it's required, unless like we got to have 15 seconds and like throw all that shit out the window. Some trips are about the sights, but the others never. Like you just got to do it that way. It's because we don't have time right now. Like because we don't have a time constraint right now. Take all the time in the world. This is a good exercise.
Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling. The laughter around a dinner table, the way the sunlight hits a window, the stories you take home. With Airbnb, you don't just book a place. You find a space to belong, anywhere in the world. From cozy cabins to city lofts, it's your trip, your story. So go ahead, wander differently. Airbnb, belong anywhere.
Good, much better. Much better. You still kind of have a habit sometimes of just kind of spitting the word out, and that can be a thing. Like you definitely don't want to put too much emotion and emphasis on certain words that'll come across a little announcery. But sometimes you're like, you'll say things like, you find a space to belong. You just kind of throw it away a little bit too much. When you could add a little bit more into it, like you find a space to belong anywhere in the world. You know, just take a little bit more time. So now, of course, there's usually going to be a time constraint in something like this. And when you do this for real, they're probably going to have you do it a way that's similar to how we've been doing it. And then they'll say, okay, now we want to do it upbeat. Now we want to do it within 26 seconds. So give me a read where it still has the emotional level that you're hitting, but much more upbeat and a quicker pace. Still got to have some substance behind it, though.
Okay. Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling. The laughter around a dinner table, the way the sunlight hits a window, the stories you take home. With Airbnb, you don't just book a place. You find a space to belong, anywhere in the world. From cozy cabins to city lofts, it's your trip, your story. So go ahead, wander differently. Airbnb, belong anywhere.
Great, good. Go even further. Let's go into almost announcer territory because those reads still exist.
Okay.
Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling. Go for it.
Some trips are about the sights, but the ones you never forget, they're about the feeling. The laughter around a dinner table, the way the sunlight hits a window, the stories you take home. With Airbnb, you don't just book a place. You find a space to belong, anywhere in the world. From cozy cabins to city lofts, it's your trip, your story. So go ahead, wander differently. Airbnb, belong anywhere.
Dude, great. Yeah, listen, it's like your skill level for somebody who just started in March is exceptional. Probably has a bit to do with the fact that you were an actor and you've worked a lot. So what I would do now is start trying to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Like, don't wait. Migrate. It's free to do. Just sign up for a pre-profile on Voice123. Put all your demos over there. Start tagging them. It's going to take a little bit. It's a pain in the ass to do, but it's mandatory. And you can get work without even getting a membership. Then start saving. And then start, blocking out when you want to get a professional demo and a website, and then start getting agents and all that. But the world's your oyster, man. If you can toss out reads like that, like, there's going to be no stopping you.
Sweet. Cool. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm, like I said, I'm gotta get my demos up, and yeah, I am gonna get it all over Voices 123. Definitely.
Yeah. You just got to get more reps in. That's all. But like, you're doing great. So, all right, man. Well, thanks so much for coming in and doing this. And everybody, if you're watching and you want to jump on this YouTube channel, check out VoiceOver School. The links are in the below. The links are below in the description. Other than that, I've been Jesse. This is Josh, and we will see you next time.
Later.